Okay, buyers, it's time for a heart-to-heart about you making an offer on a house. You write up your offer, you give it to your agent presents it to the listing agent, to the seller. All of a sudden, two other offers come in. And you told your real estate agent that you put your best foot forward, that you made your best offer. And you lose. Because in the back of your mind, you're thinking, if they don't like my offer, they're gonna come back, they're gonna give me a counter offer. It doesn't work that way. So if you're a buyer and you're making an offer on a property, a house, a condo, a co-op, whatever the heck it is, put your best foot forward. Offer what you're really willing to pay. Because if another offer shows up, and even if another offer doesn't show up and you get rejected, where are you? It's not a law that somebody has to counter your offer. It's not a law that somebody has to come back to you and say, give me your best and final. So if you're making an offer on a house and you really want the house or the condo or the co-op or whatever it is, put your best foot forward. Don't write an escalation clause that says, maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. I don't know. Show me what somebody else is gonna do first. Offer what you're willing to pay with the terms that you're willing to offer. If you really don't have to have a home inspection and you don't want it, don't put it in there. If you really don't need a financing contingency, I can't tell you to take it out because that's your protection. But if you find a property that you want, put your best foot forward because you might not get a second chance. I had one a couple of days ago. I got two offers on one of my listings. There were two offers. They were very similar in price. One had no contingencies, and one had a bunch of contingencies. And while I'm talking to the seller, the agent with the buyer that had all these contingencies started saying, I'll pay more money. I'll take out my home inspection. I'll take out my financing contingency. And you know what? If they had done that up front, they would have been the better buyer and we would have sold the property to them. But they didn't do it until after we ratified this other contract. And I asked the buyer's agent, are your people willing to come up in price? Are they willing to take this out? Are they willing to take that out? And the agent said, no, they're not willing to do that. And then when it was all over, guess what? They ended up being the backup buyer. In case buyer number one falls through, which is possible, it does happen, then they're in second place. But the way we ended up with their backup offer, they ended up being a better buyer. So I'm just saying, my message to you, Tuesday at 2, Real Estate Today Live, is if you're a buyer and you want to buy a property and you really want it and you're in a competitive market, put your best foot forward, put it out there and be the person who wins. Don't end up being the person that doesn't get it and shoot, I would have done that, okay? I've got another one going on today. Actually, we're the only buyer. We hope, right? So be a buyer, put your best foot forward, get the property if you really want the property, and that's the end of the story. If you don't know how to do it, if you don't have an agent that can help you, put your best offer forward. Give me a call, Marjorie Dick Stewart, 240-731-8079. See you next week, Tuesday at 2.